Hey, it's pasthisprime here. Welcome back to IXION, where we're continuing our first campaign playthrough and admittedly struggling quite a bit. Now, I've done a bit of research in between videos, and there's a couple of things that came up. I've found out a couple of things which seem to be, I don't know if they're tricks, I don't know if they're going to stay there permanently or what, but one of them is that you need roads to build the houses, but in theory, I've seen people actually then, once they're built, remove the road. People will still happily live there. They will walk to it. You only need the road to build it. I don't know if that is something that is going to be rectified and changed by the developers or what. I don't know. But it's interesting because it means that we could like pull this road out here and possibly build a single house in here. And you could, in theory, move this or pull this house down, build it back there, put a temporary road in there and get it built and then build more houses. I mean, it's genius. So I didn't know that. Another thing that I found out was that the bit of research that I did is it seems that most of the ones that have success stay in the first star system where Earth is and the moon, etc. For a very long time. They sort of ignore the tutorial to a point, not ignore it, they follow the tutorial, but do it slowly and do their own path and just get so much before they jump. It appears to me that I jumped too quickly. I went too quickly through the game. Even though I'm playing the game slow, I thought I was. It seems I jumped too quickly. Now, there's a couple other things we can tweak as well. Now, one thing is first, we're not researching anything, and we've got tons of research. So, we're going to do that. Now, some of the research I've done is a lot of people mostly do end up with this same concept I did. It's not that dissimilar, you know. Obviously getting the insect farms early on, getting the crew quarter 1 upgraded is good, and I'm on the right path as far as I can tell with getting the DLS, and the mushroom wall was probably a mistake. I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know, I mean, it still may pay off in the end, but and the waste treatment was definitely a good one to get as far as I can tell. But my next focus should be the fusion station to turn ice into water and the crop farm, because in theory we could then get rid of eating insects. Now, I don't know whether that's like really important or not, but we there's no point having crop farm as far as I can tell without having water. So I would imagine that this has to be the first one to do. Now, the other one that was a good one to do, which I did do, didn't I? Yeah, was that assisted promotion one. That was definitely highly recommended. That could be good, but as I say, I don't research that much that often. I probably should, though. But anyway, we're going to start by researching that. And then we are going to queue the crop farm after that. Okay, now, there's some other things we need to do. Clearly, I've been whinging about alloys all the time. And that is still a big problem. Having 2 of these, not a bad concept. What we're running out on is the actual iron. Now, we want all our iron to come in here. Now, if we go over to here, something I didn't pay attention to is that we actually have these couple over here, right? Now, what you can do, instead of having to transfer everything in here, we could unassign, and then Oh, no, I need to come over here. Unassigned, unassigned. Oh, it can't be unassigned while docked. Alright, whatever. We'll put our science ship over here. Okay, well, we'll take one. So, this ship is currently assigned. No. Which one? Right, so we can assign that one now. Now, I don't know. Okay, it tells you what sector it's on. Right. So now what we're going to do... I'm going to put that on low. I do not want... Why were we bringing in so much people? Do we actually need them? What's the deal with that? I don't think I really want to bring in all these people yet. I think we need to focus on some other stuff. So it looks like we're going to probably start mining ice. Why are we... Oh, I think I did that to balance it. Okay, so it switched it around. Yeah, I get it. I mean, there isn't any anyway, so what does it matter? I'll just leave it the way it was. Alright, let's get that moving. Get this thing undocked. Okay. So now we'll unassign him, and then what we'll do is we'll put the 2 miners here and the science. And then we'll take Wally over here. Now let's have a look at our fleet. So now what we want to do is take the iron. And I'm going to put that low, because we just want to get tons and tons of iron. Okay. And we don't have a probe ready? No, we don't. Right. Okay, this is going to be a problem. We might lose some people here. We're already in extra hours, which is not great. Let's get it moving.
Population transfer complete.
Now, we're in extra hours at the moment, but what we can do is we can just turn that off. That'll put us in optimal for now. Okay, that's optimal. We just need to start turning things on and off, really. All right. I mean, what I would love to do is I would love to be able to focus areas on specific things, but it's sort of a bit hard at the moment to do that. Yeah, so this is the theory, right? We could put a single house there. Now we haven't got the alloys.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay.
Probe has completed its scan.
Seven crew members died. Yeah, it's pretty unforgiving, this game, if you do not do, you know, get people into a infirmary, they just die. There's no options, there's no second chance. So what was it, DeVille? The colonists have prepared for extraction. They are waiting for cargo ship retrieval. Oh, okay. So we are going to get them high priority. Okay. Whatever. Now, what else, what's the other thing we could do? We could build more of these as well. Right, so because you could in theory build another one in here. Let's plan some stuff out. I want to plan. It would have been nice to have built, you know, a lot more. I don't know. What do we say? Actually, I need to get this hull thing. Somehow we need to get this hull thing under control, but we're not doing that right now, are we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have been good to have had one sort of area be your production, one area be like food, another one being something else. You know, that would be nice, but the way they get you to start the game makes it very hard, and the fact that you can't move things around, you've got to rebuild, pull them down, rebuild, all that sort of stuff. Doesn't really push you to do it. But we could utilize that space. I kept whinging about not knowing what houses too, but actually if you go to the population management, you can see it right here. We have 357 people. I think that's people. Yeah, population. 240 are workers. We have 355 houses. So we have 2 short. You know, it tells us how many injured, how many in hospital. So you can see nicely from here. Like we have tons of houses here. Here we've got enough. So that is definitely good. And I'm really hoping these can come out before these 3 die. Oh, let's just get them moving.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
It's always going to happen, isn't it? See, even when you got optimal, it still happens. You still have injuries. What is happening with our fleet? Okay, it looks like they're all coming in at once. Yeah, because we started so badly, we may not be able to get out of this. I just don't know. See, what we need is this waste treatment plant. We didn't build one, did we? No, I don't think so. So we're still not getting any alloys over here. Well, it looks like we repatriated the colonists. Yay, great. Speaking of that, I was going to look. What does that... Ah, it uses a CPU or what is it? Electronics. Okay, we're definitely... I was thinking, why don't we just keep making colonists? You know, if they turn the non-workers into colonists. But no, not at that rate. Okay, so we've got our waste over here. How big? Ooh, that is huge. Okay. Yeah. I don't have anywhere to put that. That's sort of like bad planning. Now, the other theory is... Let's just pause for a second. Okay, we've done that one. We should... You can... do more than these in one area. Okay, it's not going to let us put that there. That's fine. I was just going to see if I could plan it. Okay. What are you going to need? 20 workers, 15 power. Ooh, the old power again. Okay, it looks like we're starting to push the bloody hull up. Well, let's hope it keeps. Oh, are we going to make it in 1.4? I don't think we are. Oh, it would have been so close too. If I had just done this a little bit earlier, we would have been close. Yeah, we're going to fall short just a little bit. We could have done it. Could have done it. But then again, I could have avoided this whole thing if we had done this ages ago. Yeah, we lost some trust. I know. We'll build that trust back up, won't we? I hope so. The main thing is that we get our alloys under bloody control. Right, let's have a look. Can we get... I mean, that's not bad, and it's close. I'm going to do that. Alright, that's a bit more under control now. Let's just have a look. 370, 357. So we've got enough homes now. Okay, we've got a lot more workers. Alright, I'd like to do that house, but I still want to get this thing. Hang on, there's 14 people homeless in Sector 1 now. What? Is that because they all came back? Alright, well, let's move some people. Let's move 15 over.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun. Population transfer complete.
Alright, hull is starting to get a little bit better. Okay, got that over there. Oh, what's the science ship doing? Nothing. That can't be good. I don't know if we could get it. Protagoras PA has stipulated that once the station is returned to acceptable operation levels, the vol signature of the Etamanaki will be transferred across to us. We must fly to rescue of our DOLOS colleagues. Right, there's no time on this. Well, we are mining. Oh, okay, so we're supposed to research that. Okay, hang on. Research the retractable telescopic pole upgrade for the Pythagoras diagnostic analysis technology. What the hell is that? That's this thing. Allows the Tiqqun to temporarily power other ship structures or stations. Okay, well, I guess we'll do it. Not sure it's the best use of our research right now, but no. We've got a lot of other things going. We've got to get this built. I want this built so I can start getting the waste over here. We will also need one of those decision things. What do you call it? These things. A DLS center. Alright, let's put it on really fast and see what happens. At least our hull is coming up, which I'm a bit happier about. We're researching that. We are slowly getting that done. Bang, the mine, the ice trap is done. I'm not particularly wanting to rush that.
An accident.
So we're mining that. We've got a lot of that. That's been unlocked. Alright, what will we do next? Let's have a look. We got any other options? What is it? No, that's all locked. Okay, locked. Tiqqun moves faster. Cargo ships move faster. That could be useful. Cargo ships are more likely to endure dangerous weather conditions. That could be good for that other spot. But we also have that for science, don't we? Allows for unique interactions during certain events. Okay. Tech lab, research speed. Not sure we really need that. Both of those are very handy, I think, right now. What about that? Accelerated growth. Let's just see if there's any benefits on these ones. No. Policy cooldown is reduced. Power cost is reduced by 2. Why is my phone ringing? Oh my god. Okay. Jesus, what am I thinking? 5 more beds. That's always handy too. Alright. So, let's speed this up. I really want to get this built. Now, we have got... What else have we got? Crop farm. Now, what's that? Okay, fusion station transforms 15 ice into 40 water every 15 or every 1 cycle. 40 water. Oh, God. Why are these things so big?
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Of course it has. Every building is so massive. So I'm just going to pause that for a minute. So we have one of those. And then I don't know what. Allows for the creation and automatic harvesting of up to 9 crop fields using a significant amount of water to produce a large amount of food.
No more resources available to mine.
So, okay, so you could put... Pause. Wait, what? Click that one. Okay. Nothing else we can mine. Let's have a look. Surely there's got to be something else we can get. We could get some silicon. Or do we just keep going for more iron? How are we for carbon? Alright, we'll do one there. Okay. So they're paused, yeah. Hull integrity is coming up. Yes, it's a glorious thing. Finally. How are we going over here? Alright, we are optimal. We aren't actually running any of these, but you know. Now, keeping in mind, this is a waste treatment plant. That means we need to bring in waste. So we're gonna have to bring in stockpiles of some form or another. Okay, we're going to do that. Pause that, pause that. We'll bring one up at a time. Okay, hull integrity is now at maximum.
A probe has completed its scan. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Crew lives in anguish, having spent too long in a planetary system unsuited to our ongoing objectives, resulting in an increase in the severity of dead Earth sickness. Oh, great. Yes, of course you wanted one of those. We don't really create waste here, do we? Hang on. So when we get this
An
going,
accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
this is going to want 20 people. We've only got 10. So we better bring over at least 10 workers from 2 to 3. Let's go with that. Administrator, by repatriating the settlers from the colonization test, you have silenced some of the voices that question your natural philanthropy. The crew is delighted to be reunited with their friends and crewmates. Some see it as a sign that humanity is not doomed to die in space. Beyond hope, it fills them with courage. Trust bonus plus 10%. Well, that's good. Doesn't really.
Population transfer complete.
Okay. All right. So, okay, so we can switch between any of these. So we're going to do iron. So we need to get this thing built. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. We can't select waste in here because we don't have the stupid thing. That is so dumb. That we can't even transfer waste. Oh, you moron. Okay, that to me is the most ridiculous thing ever I've done. Okay, you know, whatever. It's not my game. I didn't write it. Man, there's got to be a better way to do this. This is horrible. I mean, I do not really want this like this. It's bad. I mean, there's just nothing I can do, though. All right, we'll do that. Now, hang on. We don't have a... Oh, yes, we do. So we must have a plan that we have one. One in each. I still wish that it stayed on the speed that I had it on when I pause. I do find that still extremely frustrating. Now, what's the... Hang on. So, food... I don't know, we'll just up it. And we only need 7 at the moment. How many workers is that going to be? Hang on. 3. We're in extra hours already. Damn. Okay. Oh my god. Hang on. How can we be an extra hours over here? It says we're fine. I don't know. Okay, hang on. So it still says we got 372. We've only got 370 houses. It's because we've got a lot of non-workers over there. All right, let's move. So sector 2 to sector 3. We're going to move another 10. And I'm going to move some non-workers, sector 1 to sector 2. I'll do that. All right, let's see what that does. Now, what's happening out here?
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Sorry?
Power supply overloaded. An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Oh, crap.
Power
No.
restored.
All right. Let's get it back under control. Oh, I've just powered that off, unfortunately.
Population transfer complete.
Yeah, we're running out of power now. Oh, man. Okay. Right, we don't have much choice. All right, let's do a couple of things here. So, could we bring in ice? Okay, this side ship is doing nothing. I am gonna... I'm gonna try my luck. Okay, I think we've still got enough supplies. At the moment, we're about to run out of mining. Alright, we need to do something about the power. That is a lot. Okay, waste recycling. Thank you. Now let's go to resource management. Alright, so what we want is I want maximum in sector 3. I want minimum. And minimum there. Alright, so let's see if we get all this waste coming in. And we will. Now, if we also build this... Right, how are we going for alloys? Okay, we are sort of optimal at the moment, but we might have problems soon.
No more resources available to mine.
Alright, let's have a look. Well, we can get more ice. Let's go there. What happened? We got our power. Okay. Good to know. Alright, we do need batteries in here as well. Okay, so we're waiting for a policy thing for you. Now, waste is coming. Okay, so have we got the workers? We do, and we have the power. So we can now turn that on. So this... Wow, 105 waste.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh, it's 50 to 50. Okay.
A probe has completed its scan.
Good. Alright, what's... Alright, so you're getting the science points. That's good. Chevy 34 scan report. Okay, we've reached the core of Chevy 34. Metallic and prismatic formations rise from its surface, reaching impressive heights. They disappear into the gaseous atmosphere. Some are surrounded and spanned by geometric rock clusters accumulated during the slow growth process of the formulations. They shear the winds that sweep across Chevy 34's core. Okay. Perform intrusive analysis. Alright, detonating strategically placed explosive charges will provide samples for collection with minimal effort, although not subtle. The Deuterium's crew can set up and execute this quickly. Temporary study. Within the shelter of a light habitat module. Carrying out a geological survey with the assistance of a drilling rig. The team will require additional resources supplied. Okay. I don't know if you end up with the same results, but we are going to be... I'm going to be intrusive. I'm sick of being careful and using all my resources. It's just annoying. Yeah, so what did I say? It's going to do 50 waste to 50 alloys. Now, what we can do...
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Yeah, it always happens, doesn't it? Okay, now, if we were to build that... I only got one worker. Okay, we need to rethink this. Oh, that is very tight, and we haven't got half the stuff turned on here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And this is still in extra hours. Okay. You know, we have 2 workshops here. We probably don't need 2 workshops. I'm going to get rid of one of those. We are going to turn this back on, unfortunately, and it's going to put us in a bit of a pickle for a bit. Unless I can turn something else off. What can I turn off? I mean, if I turn these off, for instance, let's just say I turn that off. Now, do they still function? Not function, like things won't come in and out, but they won't destroy anything. Okay, so the hull integrity is still a little bit on the borderline. I don't think I want to leave here until I've got another EVA going. They're only 12 power. They just take a lot to build, that's all. Like, we're up there, but I'm concerned that when we jump to the next one, it won't be anymore.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Okay, so this one was the one that I always set. Alright, what's our fleet doing? So hang on, the Zealot's doing nothing. That's not smart. Okay, we can get a bit more iron out there. So let's do that. That'll get the Zealot back onto doing something. Okay, so waste is coming down.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, we're getting into extra hours there. Okay, let's move 10 workers from Sector 1 to Sector 3. Go. All right. Well, we're going to have to call it there for this video, as we have hit the time limit. So if you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. There's a link to a Patreon site and a link to a virtual coffee site. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out immensely, and I really do appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of how we're playing. And feel free to give me advice, tips, all that sort of stuff. And and if you want to ask me questions, feel free to do that as well. Let me know. Are you playing the game? Are you liking it? How are you going with it? What do you like, not like, all that sort of stuff. And obviously stay away from story spoilers. But other than that, happy to chat about it. And I read all the comments and I answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.